Hey y'all, today is Sunday, December 4th, 5:07 p.m. and I'm just gonna be honest, a lot has been happening in my life and a lot has changed. Dear Milk, I must break up with you. I can no longer stand the unbearable pain you have caused me. The years of long nights and early mornings cannot continue. I honestly can't even fathom how you always find some way to disturb my existence. The likelihood of us ever being in a fully fledged relationship again is slim to none. Every time we've met, when you leave, my body is left with intense burning and excruciating pain. The damage you do to me lasts over long periods of time and causes me to take actual pain medication. I can't deal with this abuse anymore. The lengths you go to just to hurt me has left me in bed lifeless for hours on multiple occasions. You have left me scarred and now cause me to be overly sensitive when consuming any substance. You've even gone as far as causing the same pain for my family and close friends. My breaking point was when you made a scene at my last birthday. The fact that you beat me like you did in a public restroom too, that's something I cannot ignore, despite what I have let slide. I'm surprised I still let you linger around for the amount of time that I did. And I can't forget the multiple times you had assaulted my brother on vacation in the Hilton restrooms, causing him to stay behind while everyone else went and enjoyed their meals. I can't believe anyone still had the tolerance for you that night. You made us embarrassed to even be in your vicinity. Even though the majority of our time together was very unpleasant, I can't forget the good times we did share. Last Thanksgiving, you were very pleasant and easy to engage with, and I commend you for that. But even so, your respectful treatment towards others shouldn't just only be when needed at specific times. It should be present at all times. You were also there for me in the mornings where I needed a quick and easy breakfast. And although I am grateful for that, I still cannot accept the ways you have treated me poorly. Regardless of any minuscule amount of good times we shared, the bad moments greatly outweigh anything else. I'm no longer and will never tolerate this type of treatment again. Your repetitive abusive acts are unhealthy, not just for me physically, but for my mental state as well. The emotional and physical damage that has been done to me was very traumatic and will forever leave a mark on me. I will never forget you, and not for good reasons either.
And that's on period.
And that's on. I can't say that, that's so ghetto, I'm sorry. Yep, y'all, I want y'all to remember that that was about Milk. I was not actually physically harmed by any other human. That was only about Milk and Milk only. Nobody has abused me or anything. So, but isn't it so crazy how, like, depending on what you pick can make the process so easy for you? Like, I was trying to be all complex and mysterious and deep, talking about some breaking up with false reality. Girl, you was doing too much. Just write about Milk. You have a deep hatred for Milk, even though it tastes bomb to you, it causes you pain. So just write about that because you're experienced with it and you know about it. But no, I want to be all complicated and talk about false realities. But anyways, before I talk y'all heads off, yeah, I just wanted to read y'all my breakup letter, and yeah, thank you for listening. To start off with, as many of you may already know, I'm in high school. I'm in 11th grade, which has been my hardest year in school, in life so far. Like, school has never been challenging for me like this. Like, this year is just, I don't know why they're trying to beat us like we're the enemy of Mike Tyson or something, but this school year has been putting in this work to go as hard as it can against the students as it can. I don't understand why, but that's what it feels like.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
Yeah, a lot's been going on, a lot's been changing, and I've been very busy, if I'm being honest. A lot of scholarship stuff, college stuff, a lot of big decisions you have to make about your future while you're still a child, which is kind of crazy. I've been so occupied with school. I've never experienced this before. It's been crazy. Also, it's been kind of hard for me because before we went into the panoramic, I was very extrovert and social, and I could literally talk to any person in the room, like literally anybody. But now, y'all, I can't do that no more. I feel like I'm an introvert now. to be honest. Unless I'm around people I've like gotten to know or I'm more comfortable with you. I'm still kind of an introvert because I don't say a lot. I might do some weird things that are like slightly funny, but I don't talk a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that happened to me. I feel like at this point I just have to accept the fact that I can't act like that anymore. Like all that time you spend alone, you change. I don't know if I should just accept that or try to get back into my old ways of doing things. I don't know. That's one thing that's been challenging for me. I haven't been consistently uploading. I've been trying to upload at least once a month or every so often. I'm never gonna say that there's no time to do anything, because there's definitely, you can make time. If it's important for you, you'll make time for it, right? This is important for me, but I have to focus on my education. Education comes first. This is a hobby. This is something I enjoy. This is not down to the wire. It's not no contractual thing. Like, it's, you know. Also this year, I don't know why, I've gotten into like habits that make it harder for me to like do what I need to get done. Like procrastination and a lack of determination or anything in that aspect. That used to be like no problem for me. Like if it's something I need to get done, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna linger on it. I'm not gonna take the extra time. Like, just get the thing done so then you have more free time afterwards, right? That's how I always thought. It's just, I don't know why I allow myself to wait to the last minute to start doing things. This is not QueenZiare. When you hear the name QueenZiare, do you think of somebody who waits to the last minute to do things while also not putting full effort into the thing that they're doing? Because I feel like recently with my videos too, they haven't been as edited as I like them to. Like usually when my videos, I put like little words in the corner of the screen, or I make the screen cropped in to make it look fancy, or I throw some memes in there, or I always have some music playing in the background or some transitions or effects or something. No, my recent ones, they're not like, I don't feel as if they're good, as if they're as good as the ones I used to put out, if I'm being honest. Because the reason is because I'm not spending as much time on those things as I need to for them to be at a certain level. If you want something to be at a certain level, you have to put the time in, right? If you study for a test for 1 hour, when you get to the test, you'll have 1 hour of preparation behind you. So whatever you expected from that 1 hour is what you're gonna get out. If you put 5 hours in, whatever you put in that 5 hours is what you should expect from your grades at the end of the test, right? So with the videos, it's like I'm not putting in the needed amount of time for them to be at their highest quality. It's just so disappointing, really. Like, I'm really disappointed in myself. I don't like this. I don't like the lack of motivation, the lack of determination. I just don't like this. I don't like, but I have to give myself grace. I have to give myself grace. This is one of the hardest years in my education. I think once I'm off in college, it'll actually be more or less stressful than what it is right now. Like, that's how bad it is. But I'm basically making this clip to hold myself accountable for what I should be doing, and I'm putting this out there, so hopefully I don't regret this. But I need like somebody to hold me accountable, to hold myself accountable. Like I'm sending this out because this is what I want to see. This is things I want to set for myself. I want to be putting out more videos when possible, to the best of their ability. If it takes longer for me to edit the video and I go an extra month without the video because I spent that time perfecting the one video, then that's just gonna have to be. So highest quality, even if the time takes long. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting to the last minute. Like, if you gotta do what you gotta do, then do it. Why are you waiting? These are just things I want to change, I guess. Make the choices that you think, that you believe will give you the best outcome. That's what I have to tell myself. Hopefully, once this is out there, I can continue and remind myself to hold me accountable, because this isn't okay. Like, I used to be able to pop out videos like every single day or every single week. Granted, I did have more time. I mean, I didn't have anything else to do. High school is a different situation. But still, I don't have that same urgency and that same, it was like a hunger. I was craving to get what I needed to get done. I was craving for, like, I can't find the words, to like, I was craving to be like pushed forward or push myself forward, not to be stagnant, like to just keep on progressing and progressing and growing and growing and progressing. Like, I was just eating it up, y'all. I was eating it up. And I don't have that same urgency, and I want that urgency back. I want to get things back on track, because I feel like if I do what I need to do and I bring that back, I will be in the places I need to be. I will be in the right place at the right time for whatever I need to do. I will be in a better place. Also, we have to remember, you can make like all the excuses you want to, but at the end of the day, it's me holding me back. It's me allowing something else to hold me back. I can't blame the something else. I have to blame the me for allowing it, right? So even if it makes you uncomfortable, you have to do what you have to do. At this point, it's I'm too old to be doing any of that stuff. Like I need to do what I need to do to get it done and move forward. That's the only way you can move forward, is if you get done what you need to get done, basically. So I'm sorry, y'all. This was like a little rant or whatever, but I just wanted to provide some sort of like context or explanation for like my inconsistentness. There's a better word for that, I'm sure, but I don't know it right now. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. Y'all, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot, but let me know if you relate, like, because I know other people are going through the same things, but like, you just gotta work. You gotta, whatever you going through, you gotta work through it and push forward, because the only way you gonna go forward is if you work through it. So okay, I got a lot of stuff I need to do, so pray for me, y'all. I've been praying, because it's been a lot. It has been a lot, and it's not gonna get easier from here either. It's not. So I just gotta keep pushing, and I gotta push harder and harder every time, because it's only gonna be harder from here. Once I can finish what I need to finish, I feel all the weight. Like, imagine this is 100,000 stacks of books on my shoulders, right? Once I do what I need to do, you know what it's gonna feel like? Nothing. It's gonna feel like clouds. It's gonna feel like oxygen. I'm not gonna feel this weight on me anymore. I'm so excited for that moment where I don't have to feel the weight. Let me get off this camera and do what I need to do so I can be where I need to be and get the things over I need to get over with. And yeah, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know what I'm gonna film, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna push through, because we must persevere no matter what, you know, basically. Also, I've done this before. This is like a reoccurring event happening. Dad, you do not have to comment on my YouTube videos. You can text me, okay? You can text me, okay? Your comments are not funny. Just text me, like. Anyways, bye, y'all. Last year my friend started the BSU, because right now the school we go to is like majority Hispanic, and it's not a lot of black students. So she wanted to create a space where it's like, you know, you group up, and it's, you know, anybody's welcome in the club too. So last year she had the club, right? It wasn't really giving BSU energy. It was like just a chill hangout place from what I heard. I only went to it once, I think. And this year it's gonna be more organized. It's gonna be more like, you know, on task. I don't know how I got roped in, but the principal called both me and my friend to the office talking about something. You guys will be like talking about us being the leaders of BSU and all this stuff, and I'm looking at my friend like, when did you hear the words leader of this club come out of my mouth? When did you hear me say that? Because I can't recall. So basically, we talked about it afterwards. We was like, dang man, they just gonna throw us up there and make us the people in charge or whatever. So I was looking at the bright side. I was like, well, it doesn't bother me that much. Like, I'm like, if it was that bad and I didn't want to lead that bad, I was gonna say something, but it's okay. Like, if I look at the bright side, this is a good opportunity for colleges so they can see me leading something, because right now I don't have any like written down positions of leadership. Like, I've done my extracurriculars, I've done my volunteering for my whole high school years, but I don't have any leadership like things I have down. So this is something I could throw up there. So the day that I got pulled into that office, I made this BSU planning for those of you who don't know, BSU is a Black Student Union. So this is what I wrote at the top, y'all. I put, well, the paper is called Future Scheduled BSU Plans and Activities, right? But this is what I put at the top. What is a BSU and why have one? The BSU's main goal is to provide students a way to get involved in political, cultural, educational, and social activities in order to improve their experiences as students in educational institutions. BSU is a space to come together and discuss ideas that students can use to gain a better understanding of how to serve the community they represent. Okay, got straight to the point. So basically, we just made this little like rundown sheet because this Thursday we're supposed to have a meeting with like the principal and other important people. So I was like, I'm not finna show up in this meeting with nothing. So I got this little paper planned out. Now y'all, my friend, she just started adding all these, like, I'm trying to think of like stuff we can say in the meeting, like actual stuff we can discuss in the club, what our actual plans are. She just gonna put a whole bunch of field trips down and places to get food, and I'm like, that's great, those ideas are great, but we need some actual material, because I'm not finna be in this meeting with administration and be like, like, no, they asking me to be a leader of the thing, and I'm like, I need a plan, I need something. Like, I don't want to sit there like without all my stuff together, y'all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I got some discussion topics down, some activities. She put the events. We worked together on like the rest of this stuff on this sheet. It was really funny trying to do this. So that's that for the BSU. This is gonna be my first time, like, I guess co-leader or something. Me and my friend haven't talked about it since that day. But like co-leader, I don't know. Cause she originally started it, so I want to give her props. But I put a decent amount of stuff on this sheet. So y'all, we was testing out some games we could use in the club, and we found this like Black People Jeopardy. Y'all, it was so funny because one of the categories was like things your mom would say, right? So it's like, I put you in this world, I could take you right out. Do you have McDonald's money? What is something your mom tells you to watch when you're in a conversation with her or something? And I was like, what is your tone? It was so funny because we was on FaceTime testing out like the Jeopardy to see if it would actually work in the club, and I was getting like every single mom saying back to back. It was hilarious. All right, this is just like the first week, like, because we don't even know if the club's gonna for sure happen. Like, they have to approve everything and make sure we have all our stuff together, you know. And yeah, so that's that. Now y'all, school's been really stressful, like I was talking about earlier, because we've been having like back-to-back finals and tests. This school year has just been putting me through it, y'all. It's been, man. And let me tell y'all what happened. So we was doing finals, and then I finished this, like, they do it differently. Like, some classes do like Google Forms and stuff. So basically, for this one target of the final, I finished the whole thing, y'all. I finished the whole thing for this target. And then I left to the bathroom, and when I came back and logged back in my computer, all my work was gone. All of it. All of my work. All of my analyzation, all my reasoning, all my evidence, all my claims, all my theses. It was gone. I gotta finish it tomorrow when I go back to school, which sucks. We have to do 7, so it's like, it's hard to explain, but it's 7 different things of writing you have to do, like big chunks. So I had gotten to like the 4th one. Well, that work is gone, so tomorrow I have limited time to finish that one and the other 7. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have 4 left to do, and I only have Monday and the other day to do it. It's horrible. Like, it really is horrible. But I have no choice. I have to get it over with. Y'all, another final. I'm in AP Bio. That final, it didn't seem hard. Like, I thought I got majority of the questions. I just felt like it was easy. I studied a lot for that test. Y'all, that test did me dirty. That's all I'm gonna say. It did me dirty. But good thing we have reassessment, so I can boost my grade back up, because today's December 4th, and when December 16th rolls around, that's it. Those are our final grades that they're gonna send off to colleges. So I need to get my stuff back up. It sucks that they count this year as like your main grades and stuff, because it's like all my previous school years, A's, 4.0s, 4.0s. And then this year, it's like, my gosh, they just putting me through the ringer, man. First month of school, y'all shouldn't see my grades. It was bad. It was like really stressful. I've gotten up back up to a decent point, but they still not at the level they once were, and that bothers me. It bothers me in my soul, in my spirit. It bothers me. Because right now I have BCABBB. It used to be AAAAAA. I need to back up to that because I don't want the final grades that they send out on December 16th to be like this. This doesn't represent the work I've put in. This doesn't represent. It's not fair. Like, it doesn't represent my other years where my grades were great. It's not a good representation of that. It doesn't feel fair to me. Like, bruh, like you considering the one time in my educational career where I'm being punched in my shoulders and knees and elbows and ankles and any other part of my body you can think of, literally, physically, emotionally, all that. Like, it sucks, y'all. It really does. Like, I knew they said this was gonna be the hardest year, but dang, like, but y'all, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna do what I need to do so I can boost my grades back up, and whatever they send off, it's gonna be the best. All I know is whatever they send off, that I did my best. I did the best that I could in the amount of time that I could, in the amount of time that I had. It is what it is. Like, gotta move on, gotta get stuff done and move on. Okay, our teacher wants us to write a breakup letter based off the Declaration of Independence. That might sound kind of crazy to you. Like, how are you basing a breakup letter off of the Declaration of Independence? Well, I don't know how many of y'all are still in school, but the Declaration of Independence is a breakup letter. It's a declaration of independence, meaning they're declaring they're independent from you. Like, they're not depending on you, like, get away, like, we're on our own, we can do it ourselves, basically. So we have to use the Declaration of Independence as our structure or organization of our breakup letter. Y'all, this is an argumentative essay. My introduction is going to be, this is what I have so far now. My breakup letter is going to be with false reality. And what I mean by that is, like, I mean that in different senses. It's a lot to explain, so I'm just going to give y'all a little cut up version of it, I guess. When I was younger, I used to think, well, I think everybody used to think this, like, the world was just fake. Like, me and my family were the only real people on the earth. Like, all these people in these cars and walking around on the streets and the people I see every day that I don't know, they're not real. Like, I can touch them and feel them and see them, but they're not real people. Like, they're just not real. I was convinced for a long time too. It was weird. Like, felt really weird. I want to say it's still a part of me that feels like that, but no. So I'm basically going to talk about how false reality has caused me to be delusional in some aspects. That is delusional, thinking everybody's fake and you're the only real person. It's crazy, right? Delusional. So I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna come back to y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, so I ended up writing about something completely different. That whole false reality thing was a little bit too complicated, and it was taking me too long to make up something to write. So I just decided to scratch the whole idea. I'm more passionate about my hatred for milk. So hey y'all, so I'm about to go to my winter formal, and before I left I just wanted to show y'all my outfit real quick. And yeah, dang, you can't even see. You know.